This is the start of American football. I've been test running this for a little bit just to see what the sport is about. I have no clue. Just a general idea, the ball needs to be ran over to the other side, tossed, ran and touchdown at the very end. Sometimes you can kick it through, I don't know, a few pillars. But other than that, I have no clue how they run, the rules why they can run, or whatever, all the ins and outs. So for me, this game will be set to its bare minimum, which is we're going to do tournament draft. Game style one button, so everything in the game is controlled by one button, which is the A button. So you run with A, you toss with A, you block with A. The game will decide that the moment you are required to do a certain action and you press A, you probably mean that particular action, and he just performs it. So mashing A might not be the best idea to do, but if you time it correctly, you can take quite some yards of your opponent's field. So that's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna do tournament draft because we have fantasy draft practice. This is the same thing. Just continue exhibition, season, customized season, franchise, or tournament. Tournament is pretty much the only thing that dictates a game to actually have an ending, if it actually has an end. It's basically just the same game, just in tournament draft. One button, 1 minute, so quarter length is 1 minute, and I believe you have 4 quarters, so roughly 4 minutes, but there's a lot of menuing going on in between the time lapses. So you're probably going to be busy around 10 minutes per match. 1 minute skill level pro, which is easy. You have all pro, which is medium, and you have Madden, which is insane. Internet calls this something like sweep the floor skill level. Like constantly you're on your ass. Injuries off, commentary off, everything is off. Here, use profile, doesn't make sense. Control effects, sound options. Controller configuration, doesn't really need it because everything is in one button and we don't do entry code or credits. So we just start the game. Sorry. Start right here for a bit. And then we just input the time of yesterday, the total time of yesterday, which is now coming on screen. A whooping 686 hours. We are reaching the 700th hour mark of my challenge. Whoosh, whoosh. And we are over halfway now. We have done more games than 50%. So, theoretically, I should be done, let's say, twice this time, which is somewhere around 1350 hours. Now, if we go to the statistic list, and we're gonna check the percentage, it's 52.8%. And estimate, so it's basically the average that I've done based on my 160 finished games, and then calculate that amount of time based on the remaining games, add the two times together, and we will end up in, oh, that's a very nice time, 1300 hours, 30 minutes, and 1 second. So that's 1300 which is 1300 all over again, just mixed up a bit. This is a pretty cool time. Actually have a print screen of this. Make a little print screen. This looks cool. Oh, estimate. Save it. ETA 1300-301. Yeah, it's pretty cool. So, we're going to start with this game. Just a few things. This game is weird. For a non-American person, this sport is literally blowing my mind. It's fun to watch, and I see some similarities in like the games we have here in Holland, or what you do at school. You know, you have a ball, you just run to the other side, or you just have to run to the other side in general, and you know, they're just trying not to attack you, and if you attack, you have to add to the defending team. So there is slight similarities, but here you just have a ball, you just block everybody you can, and if you run free, you're lucky, but if somebody dashes you, literally they rip your guts off. My dear lord. And also the rule set, you know, like with most sports, you kind of somehow know the rules by watching it on TV, or just simply because they're simple or basic. But here I have no clue, apart from the basic rule lines, what to do. So we're just gonna go with the flow, stick to the basic. Wait, this is my continue tournament. I need to start a fresh one. We're not gonna do continue, we're gonna do tournament draft. Start game. We'll erase. Yep. How many players in this tournament? There are 8 players. Technically, there's only 2. It's me and my other me. So, there's not that much action going on. Let's make this B, so it's known that it's E, and the rest is just A. All names entered correctly. Yep. No idea how this is. Yep. Look at the tournament trees. See here, we are the Bears, and everything else with a number is basically in a. Okay, so this is strange. If you see here, we have to play against Panties. And the winner goes here. Oh, I can't really show all the entire roster. Well, this is just simply tournament draft, single elimination. You go to the second bracket, so against Packers or Broncos. If you win that, you go to the final stage, and that's the final. You see, the 2 in the middle. So theoretically, I only have to play 3 times, and there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 matches in total. So, because a match is like 10 minutes, if I'm gonna play everything or watch everything, it's going to be around 70 minutes to finish this game. And from all the sport games from this point on, or in the past, I mean, if it's not your team, you can simulate. You just click and you say simulate, you wait 5 seconds, and you see a score. You can also do that in some sports with your own team, but that kind of destroys the entire meaning of playing the game. Other than that, it's just play your own team, win. The thing with some sports game is, and we're gonna see that when we start, I selected 8 players, but I can select which player or which team I want to play. So if I want to be Bears, I can be Bears, but if for some reason I lose and I can no longer win, I just go to the winning team. And this here is prior to the match, but can also be done during the match. So if I can't win it, switch to the enemy team, and you as a player won. But what if I just do this? 2-player mode. There's always a winner. The next match, I'm neither Bears, neither... Oh, Patriot, sorry, I said Panties, but it was Patriot. I'm also player 1, either the left team, the home, or away. So, it's not really of who eventually wins at the end, it's just play 7 matches. And if you've done 7 matches, you're just done with the game. You've done the tournament draw, which is practice, just more serious, just more defined. So this is typically a game that has no ending. Basically, it just doesn't have an ending. You just play whatever the game offers, and if you've done it all, there's nothing the game offers you besides multiplay. You can beat the computer, but I can switch to the other side at the final moment, and then Bears will be the computer. I win because the computer worked for me, and I have a legit ending screen. So there's a high chance that once I finish the tournament, there will be no credits, because I can select the credits manually. That's weird about sport games. There is sometimes just no ending. It's typically just the point of playing the game. Just play the game, have fun with the sports, get to know it, do a little tournament, but other than that, there is no real goal. This is tournament draft, so this is not World Championship. Oh, since this sport is only held in America, there's not really World Championship about it. But you know, there's nothing to actually go or compete against. This is just national teams having fun. Yeah, basically, Maurice, it's I won't necessarily call it party games, but I understand why you're saying it's just a game that you can play, and it's just there to have fun. Like Monopoly. Monopoly doesn't have an ending. It's just to have fun. Sure, you can play against the computer, and you can be strategic to win against the computer, and you can't swap players. So I know it's just there for fun, for party. There's no real goal, no real plot. It's all real life stuff simulated. But yeah, I understand. It's just there for party game. And here it is. We kept it simple. I have no idea what to pick here. I understand what it means, but I have no idea what to pick. So we're just gonna go with AA, and every action is configured on the A button. So that's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna mash A. Oh, I'm controlling player 2, so I say fuck it. Let's go to the end line, whatever. Give the ball to me. That's it. We are going to make it as easy as possible for myself. I can play this legit and I can win anyway. But let's just see that Bears. Okay, well, I mashed A with all the might I have, and I ran 10 yards, and then I got just smacked on the floor. So I'm just gonna mash A. Oh, whoa, holy shit! I managed. Whoa! I managed to survive this much. That's what, you know, control everything with one button option does. And I'm glad, because I have no idea. Tossing, running, pressing, you know, I have it. It's actually fun to see that I have dodged all their defenders. It's fun. And I think I've made a touchdown, so I can kick. Isn't it so that he will toss it backwards? Extra point. Yep. Oh, I just got the extra point. Okay. sometimes they allow you to shoot between the poles, but in this case, maybe it's just a selection I've made that I decide to actually run over the half line or the line, whatever. Okay, there he goes. Grabs it, just go to the back line. Oh, it doesn't really matter. It can be the computer and the score can be 0-0, and if you made the most amount of yards, you win anyway. Oh. Yeah, kick goal bonus, touchdown bonus. Kick is 1 point. Do you know what occurs when they want me to actually kick the ball, or when they actually want me to make another touchdown like I just did here? Nope. Oh, I wanted to sneaky around him. Oh, wait, sorry. It's alright. Hello. Kom je mee, poephappen? Ja. Nou, dit spel is echt bizar. Geen simulatiemode in toernooien. Dus je moet de computer echt tegen elkaar zien spelen. 10 minuten lang. Ja. Ja, je kan het ook gewoon zelf weer spelen. Want je kan gewoon op elk tijdstip in het spel een team selecteren. Ja, dus als je dan aan het verliezen bent, dan selecteer je gewoon de tegenpartij. Ja, ik heb gewonnen. Oh, ik lig weer op mijn bek. Ja, echt hè? Ik zal wat hapjes voor je overlaten. Zo, heb je dat plaatje gezien? Oh mijn god. Toen ik het zag ging ik echt bijna over mijn nek, zelfs ik. En je weet, ik kan aardig wat hebben. Toen ik het zag, denk ik van, oh nee, dat gaat hij niet doen hè. Ja hoor, dat doet hij, wat een viespeuk. En toen dacht ik van, nou oké, tot daar aan toe. Nou ja, acceptabel, maar daarna ging hij het nog opeten. Oh, ik dacht van, meen je niet. Nou, toen moest ik wel even wegkijken. Toen dacht ik van, oké, dit ga ik sharen. Nope, maybe it's a scrim setup. Hey, Svenu! What's up? You know any American football? Because I am clueless. All I do is just run and get smacked on the floor. This is typically a quote of a friend of mine saying that if your road contains speed bumps and you have a headache at the beginning, you're dead when you're home. That's this kind of game. If I have a headache at the beginning, I'm dead once I make a touchdown. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Lekker hoor. Me too. Yeah. Carol got it. Bastard. Hashtag Mewtwo. I hate these kind of games. Well, I just have to do this. Well, het is erger omdat ik gewoon niet weet wat ik moet doen. Ja. Maar kijk, ik hoef alleen maar dit te doen. En alles staat geconfigureerd onder de A-knop. Dus als ik A-mash, gaat hij dodgen, springen, catchen, gooien. Alles wanneer op dat moment nodig is. Nou, ik moet gewoon een ding kiezen. Ik heb geen flauw idee wat hij moet doen. Looks better than ice hockey. It looks okay. Run, 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 run. Ja, maar daar kan ik gewoon de goalie zeggen van, nou ja, jij gaat eruit. En dan slaan ze vanaf middenhelft. Altijd doelpunt. Maar goed. Ja, het is echt niet ver uitgegaan, maar het is gewoon partyspel. Het is gewoon lekker een middagje met vrienden bier drinken. I know it's a good sport, Svenne, but not for a video game. It's weird. It's weird. Most things you do in ice hockey, it's run to the opponent and smack it through the glass. That's basically what you do all the time. Okay. I made 12-0 apparently, end game, and we are the Bears, right? Our team is the Bears. Now here's the funny part. We look at the tournament tree. We can see here the Bears against Patriots won 12-0. Well, Patriots was player 2 here, which simply just made an own goal. But the thing is, with other sports games, you can simulate games. Like, oh, this is not my team. I can simulate until the point I have to play again. Or you can select if you do want to play. And you can simulate everything. In this game, I can select the team that has to play right now. I can select this. But here's my option. I can select a team. After choosing a team, select A for user profile. After selecting, I can change profile. A is accepting selection, and B is previous screen, and start is play game. There is no simulation option. I literally have to endure every single game either by being a random team, and since I play the Bears, or I choose the Bears, I have to just play. Oh no. I know what you mean, Svenne. I have to play everyone, but I can also do this and let the computer play themselves. I'm Team Bear. I'm not another team. I can, but why would I bother? I let the computer play against themselves. I mean, it's not that I can increase time or anything. In most games, if the player scores, the time is stopped. Now I hope that the AI is smart enough to have more actual game time, so that the time of the quarters will tick faster. So here we're gonna watch the AI play against themselves. And here's the fun part. If I press start,
It's tails.
that's after they're actually playing. Okay, look and learn. We're gonna look and learn and see what they're doing different. Now they're picking. Computer, you can pick. Alright, they're a little slow sometimes. But here's the fun part. I can press start. Here. I can go to controller select. And I'm like, that team is winning right now. I'm choosing that team. And I play that team. And if they suddenly lose, I can do it again. Go to the other side. And I'm the opponent right now. And if I don't want to play at all, I just do this and watch the AI. So technically, I can have this entire tournament run fully automated by the AI. And then I finish the game. It's weird. It's crazy. I don't know. Here, look. Dude actually ran pretty far. Just zigzagging a bit, looking where the gaps are, and then try to squeeze in between. Now this is a moment of watch and learn, but I don't really see a difference from my gameplay. Except for the fact that I fail and they succeed. Look, they're tossing, they're running. Wow, he didn't really got that far. He got 2 yards. It's pretty much your body length. Is that how much is a yard? Is it like 3 meters? How much is a yard? Let's look it up. Yard. Yard conversion. Yard conversion to meter. Oh, 1 yard is 0.9144 meter. America, please, just use meters. It's so many yards. Dude, it's pretty much a meter. 1 yard is 0.91 meter. Oh, yeah, you mean 1 meter is 1.2 yards. True. So basically 1 yard is 1 meter, roughly. So this guy just pretty much all he had to do for that 2 yards is grab the ball and jump forward. You know, an American dude in this sport, usually like huge big boulder guys, if they jump forward and they toss down, it's pretty much 2.5 meters, which is about the same as all the endeavors he just did here. Okay, they're doing like a super trick here. He's gonna toss it backwards. Yeah, come on, chop chop. Toss backwards. Oh, and he tosses. And oh, the computer catches it. It's probably a mode. It's the computer's turn probably right now. Oh yeah, the first quarter is done. The first quarter is done. The opponent actually like, okay, well, I'm gonna throw it as far back as possible. And it's your turn to run back. And I think after the second quarter, which is 8 seconds from now, then the second half begins and then the other team can kick the ball. It just completely resets.
Timeout. Call by the offense.
They have 4 tries to gain tenure to keep the ball. Okay, so it's like something obviously happened in the game where the team has to give the ball to the opponent's team, and that team has to do 10 yards in 4 tries. If they fail, then the ball goes back to the other team. This is like learning to play chess when you've only played with Legos. Well, it's the where's the ball? I lost the ball. There are just too many guys piling up on each other. Okay, so it's 0-0 halftime. If defense steals, they get the ball and can attack. Okay, yeah. Like I have the ball, I toss it to my teammate, but it got intercepted, so the enemy has it. So their defense steals the ball and can attack. At that moment, you can run back, right? And if they make 10 yards, then they keep the ball and they're in attack, correct? Then you don't get the 4 tries. Okay, so if the defense just simply steals the ball. If they steal it, they just get the ball, and that's it. Oh, will he make it? Will he make it? Oh, come on, dude. He is so close, 54 yards. Oh, that's highlight worthy. Come on, dodge. Just wiggle your ass, man.
Timeout. Defense.
Okay, I think now they're gonna shoot it. Are they gonna shoot it? Effing kick. Point, punt. Are they gonna kick it? No, they're going to run for it. They're going to run for it. Come on. No, it's the exact same spot where you were, dude. You gained 4 yards.
Call by the defense.
Alright, so they're trying again. Oh, here they go. They're gonna try again. Gonna try then. Come on. Oh,
Timeout. Call by the defense.
You failed, sir. You failed. You just climb over them. Come on, it's one line. All right, come on. Come on, you can do it. You got 13 seconds left. 30, come on. Come on, squeeze in, squeeze in. Oh, that's cheap. Stood inside the touchdown line. Number of passes, 7 times. So here they're gonna do for an extra point. Are they gonna kick? Yeah, they're gonna kick. Extra point. He's gonna throw backwards. He's gonna grab it, put it down, kick. The extra point is good. Alright. So now everything resets for 10 more seconds, right? Do they keep the ball? Oh no, it's now the time to kick it to the other side. And schmack. And it's the end of the third quarter. So what happens now? They made like some progression, but it's the end of the quarter. Are they just literally continued where they left off? Yeah, seems so. It's just a little break. Oh! Oh, I thought the enemy team intercepted it. Here it goes. Here's a little... Regent het? Oh, ben je terug naar huis gegaan? Oké, dat is netjes. Oh, he didn't intercept it. He just grabbed the ball and got smacked. Smacked. Audible. Does it just mean that they just swear? Oh, did he just drop it? Pass incomplete, play broken. Okay, then everything resets. They just get the ball again at the same line. After touchdown, they get a try, aka extra point change. Kick or touchdown 2 or 1 point, and normal touchdown is 6. And normal kick is 3. No, I think 3 points. It depends the distance. Because they can get 3 points, 2 or 1 point by a kick. Alright, so it's the end of the game. I can select the tree. And as you see here, Broncos won. And if I press pause at the last moment and I select my controller to Broncos, then player 1 wins, even though I didn't do anything. But I don't really think this game registers who's winning. It's just you have to go through the tournament tree and you just have to enjoy. So regardless of who wins, it just says team wins, not player wins. So now we have the Panthers against the Jaguar. Sorry, the Panthers against the Jaguar. I keep reading Panthers. Yeah, I had to play against the Patriots, and I thought it was written Panties. That's what you get with 16-bit pixels. It's not that fresh. And now it's the Panties against the Jaguars. Panthers, fuck, against Jaguars. Again, it's an AI controlled team because we are the Bears. And it's fully automated. I don't even have to click A or B or control menu system. This is a fully automated. Well, that's actually a cool picture of the Panthers. That's very aggressive. But technically I can just let it run, do something else, and come back here 10 minutes later, and I think after this is the third AI match. So I just click, 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 do nothing, click, 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 nothing. AKA I can just scroll on Facebook or Twitter or wherever. So what do you guys think? Honest question. Should I actually play all the sports games if it's something like this? Because really, use common sense. There is no point in playing this game. Sure, in a way, my challenge is to play or slash finish all the games. But if there is no finish, then when can I consider it finished? I can do one circle, like there is no ending to a circle. But you could say you've done the circle, and after everything after the circle is a repeat. But in this case, I always win, even if I don't even play. It's literally just undergo the process of a tournament. There's no real defined finish or goal. You can say, well, you have to win the tournament, but that's the entire thing. I can select any team, so I win the tournament. That's what you are actually saying at that point. If you're gonna say, well, you have to select a team, stick with the team, and win as that team, then you're going to be more precise and more defined. And my challenge is simply finish the game. Nothing more, nothing less. And I've mentioned beforehand, if it's a tournament, I just have to undergo the tournament. If it's like, you know, a looping game, for instance like Pac-Man, every level is the same, just a little bit speed here, speed there. Everything is pretty much the same after the first circle. And this is exactly the same thing that TMR did for the NES. The Donkey Kong game, where you actually have to save the princess. First of all, you go left, right, and use those stairs. That's level 1. Level 2 is some weird jumping thing. And I think level 3 is try to knock down the pillars so Donkey will fall down. After that, it's level 1 all over again. So then you're like inside a loop. So you could say like, well, I finished the game once I've done a loop. So even he has encountered these kind of situations. And I think all the sports games on the NES, you either have to play a team that you selected, and there's no going around it. You don't see AIs fighting against each other. Those are all like simulated, and you just don't even see them. Or you play a tournament and it's like, okay, you play first, and then this is just your next team in the quarterfinals and your next team in the semifinals, etc., etc. You don't even get to see the tree. Oh, you made quite the effort there. Ooh, nice. Made to throw, but somebody was there to knock him down. Nope, pass incomplete. It's the computer, Scoop. It's I selected tournament play. I've selected my team as Bears, and these are all the computer players. I can't simulate. So I can be playing. I can select a team, but then I'm actually playing as the computer, my own opponent. So if my team has to play against this winning team, I kind of have to choose which team I want to win. This is one of the games where there are no defined goals. It's just you have to undergo the process of tournament play. That's it. You just have to endure this. Kiss and make out, guys. Not on the field, while watching. Nope. There's no simulation button. So this tournament is 8 players. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then the final. So there are 7 matches where I have to play 3 active and 4 passive. But I mean, honestly, I can press start here. I can go to controller select, and I can select Panthers, or I can select Jaguars, or I can say I'm Panthers and player 2 is Jaguars. That player 2 is actually running back to his own line. You know, like in soccer, you can just make your own goal. This is one of those games that it's not the end that matters. It's not that that you win a tournament. What matters? It's just you enjoy the sport. You have to go through tournament seeding. You play different teams. I don't know. It's just basically if you're like with 2 brothers, like you and Seb, and you play this game. One is just picking the left team, the other is picking the right team, and you just play. And the next match, you're 2 different teams. It's like playing Mario and Luigi, Toad and Koopa, Princess and Yoshi, Bowser and Donkey. And you just play whatever. And the computer isn't doing all that different from what I do, except they pass. What you see here, Jack's 96 scored 6 points. So Scoop, or anyone in chat if I can ask you a question. What would did they miss? No good. What would you consider the end of such a game? There are a couple of options. There's practice, there is season, there is custom season, there is fantasy draft, which you can just select the weirdest teams possible with like steroid guys. There's tournament play, and I think that's it. Oh yeah, and that's practice. That's it. So sounds like tournament play is the same as everything else, just in tournament draft. Season. Right. I'm not gonna play 86 matches watching this. That's 86 matches, Scoop. Or in case of baseball, that's 163 matches that you have to play. Of each 9 innings. That is 163 times 30 minutes of gameplay. That's over 80 hours of baseball with no guarantee that your team wins. Because, you know, if you have to finish the game, you have to beat the boss. So in this case, you have to win the season. If you fail, you have to do it 80 hours again. Huh? No. Now, usually what I pick with sport games is a tournament, playoff, championship, world championship, international championship, something that has like championship inside of it. It's basically like a season is like you play amongst each other, and then the winning team goes to the playoff, and then in the playoff you determine amongst each other who is truly the best. So playoff is more like after season play, like only the top players. Because there's really no point for you to play like battle mode against me, because you are going to win. So you might just well skip the the qualification rounds and just go to the 8th finals. But I understand what you mean. Go through the whole season, then the playoffs. I think after the playoffs it's like international championship, only for like the champions of each country. That is truly the full line of start to finish. But that's gonna take like 80 hours. So that's not a feasible way of doing a game. Yeah, I'm not gonna watch 80 hours of a sports game by actually not doing anything. It will just take about 4 days. I mean, I can let it run while I'm at work. Sure. So that's the, how do you say, it's not actually a trick question, but it's just the vague element of sports games in a challenge like what I do. It's not really defined what you can see as an ending, since most likely there won't be an ending. It's just do the tournament tree. After that it says this team has won the tournament, and that's it. You don't see a trophy, you don't see credits, because I can select the credits anytime I want to in this game. Exactly. I just have like a robotic arm here that presses A every now and then, just to speed things up. So now we're gonna watch the third AI match, and after this, it's finally my turn again for the semifinals. What do you mean 1, 2, 3, 4? I think in a season is like normal football, maybe. Yeah, this is assumption that you have to play each team twice, one at home, one away. Oh hell yeah, Wouter! This is so much fun. This is AI versus AI. If you've missed my explanation before. And this is Madden NFL 99, so it's most likely the same in Madden NFL 2000, 2001, and 2002. So there are 4 games that has a 95% probability of being exactly the same. Same mechanism, maybe more polished graphics, maybe more tactics, but in general, pretty much the same. Oh dear. You're having the flu, Wouter? Well, I hope that watching, yeah, pretty much. So it's, I hope watching American football make you feel better. Because nothing is more shit than this. So it's like watching grass grow. Yeah. Most students do not even want to stay home if they're feeling a little sick. They're afraid of missing lecture time. So they are in class, being sick, coughing to the teacher. And like, teacher, can you explain this to me? And you go to them and they're like, ah, it's you, right in your face. But yeah, honestly, I have to say, sport games actually treated me decently. I mean, I can't really do much here. It's just doing the tournament and then the game is done. All the other modes are shorter than tournaments or just showing the exact same thing. Hockey's treated me perfectly. Most of these hockey games were actually pretty simple. The thing in Wouter is I selected 8 teams and I cannot simulate the matches. So I play Bears and these are like all the other teams and I cannot simulate it. I can select a team, I can press start and select one of these teams, but I play Bears. I'm not gonna play for the computer if eventually I have to play against my own selected team. It's kind of weird, huh? So I pretty much just let the computer run this game. And I actually thought that I will be finished with all the sports games end of March, but at this pace, I'm probably gonna be done end of February. Exactly, Wouter. That's the whole weirdness of sports games. I can literally just let the computer play, and at the final few seconds of the final quarter, I just press start, I select the winning team, and that's it. But it's okay. If I have to play this for my challenge, I'll just diddle around, don't really care what I do, and then select the winning team anyway. But why actually bother doing that? It's really just like what Marie said. It's just a game that you play with friends. This is a game where you actually need a friend right next to you and just play together. It's it's no single play. And of course that I'm no American. I really see no point in this game. I really see no point in this sport. I don't even understand all the gibberish in between. And you're on your face again. I mean, these referees use their whistle more often than in any other sport. Well, maybe hockey. Yeah, that's true, basketball, because they score like 100 times per match. And so that's like 100 whistles. Maybe 200 because the end of the moment the point is made, and the start of the next point. And the fouls, and that's gonna happen a lot. But small spoilers here, I can do penalties or I can do fouls in basketball. I turn off the referee. And here he goes, yeah, oh, you were just too slow, let's kiss the grass.
Timeout. Call by the offense.
But I played a few basketball games, and I already found a few glitches or like exploits in the system. Like if you know basketball, the thing is once you score, they have to throw the ball behind their line to the nearest available player. I'll just control my player right behind that available player. If he gets the ball, I push him, I collect the ball, and I score. Same rise and repeat. They get the ball, they toss it to the nearest available player, I push him, I grab the ball, I score. I do that until I have like maybe 12 points difference. And then I collect the ball, I run to the other side, actually to my own side. And at that moment, they're like all on their side trying to defend. Because they think, oh, I might run in and toss it to one of my teams and they might score. But if I stay exactly like on my end of the field, they're not attacking me. Because they are waiting for me to go over the line and actually pass the ball or score. So I can just stand there, wait 15 minutes, do literally nothing, just stand there with the ball. And nobody attacks me. And since I'm leading in scores, I win the match. And that's basketball for you. By the way, there's an updated firmware for EverDrive 3.0 that lets you fully play and save all 64DD games. Awesome, so there's no need for a physical 64DD anymore at all. Yeah, if I put one foot at the opponent's side, they'll just jitter a bit and they run to me. Try to collect the ball. And this is the fun part. No bad mouthing or anything, but I think these creators have like the most easiest way of making money. Copy paste the ROM, change everything that's that's related to a certain year, change it to another year, save the ROM, make a lot of copies, and sell it. And that's how they make like copies. They don't really change the gameplay. So if a trick works in the first version of the game, it probably works in every other sequel. And in this case, this is 99 version. I have the 2000 version, 2001 and 2002. So this trick here is probably gonna work for 4 games. Just watch 7 games, play 3, and watch 4 just with a cup of coffee, with some snacks, and you're done. Now this is game number 4. We see we're 45 minutes on the way. 4th quarter is pretty much done. So that's like halfway. We have 7. So let's say 1 hour and 30 minutes. Let's say 1 hour 30 minutes for every for any Madden NFL games. Therefore, so in 6 hours I can complete 4 games. Oh, that's pretty quick for my taste. Sooner the better. Alright. That's it. That's 3 AI matches. Really, computer, you end up in a tie and have to go to overtime? Are you torturing me? Really? Yeah, that would actually be nice, Wouter. I'll probably look into that after the challenge is done. And do you, by any chance, know if they make an update for... what's this game called? Pikachu. If I can play the American Pikachu with Japanese microphone. Because I have like this full set given for my birthday last year. And I can only play it as the Japanese version. But I don't speak Japanese. I know, Sayonara and Nasi is all I know. Nasi is probably not Japanese. But hey, whatever, you know. So, but hey, I know that you speak Japanese, right? Or anything with those kind of symbols. Maybe you can help me out. You can be my personal translator. It's a good practice for you. Yeah. Konnichiwa, and I see Patrick, so I mean that's probably a good thing you say. Konnichiwa, watashi wa Patrick desu. I probably destroyed every word on it, but... Yeah. Hey you, Pikachu, the game with... Yeah, well the thing is, I don't have to speak Japanese. Thank God, I don't have to speak Japanese. I just need to make sounds to Pikachu. And if it has a certain, I don't know, certain vibration in your voice, Pikachu will actually respond to you. But there is no bad thing you can say to Pikachu. He will always react at some point. So I can say, hey, come here, you yellow bastard. And eventually he will respond and run to me with a big smile, like, what up, when you are, Pika Pika. You can't really anger it, so that will light you up in electricity. So it's just basically talk to him, you know, interact, and when it really comes to choices, you can press A or B. Oh, Wakari Masuka. If you translate it for me, I can understand. But hello, I'm Patrick. It's like 5, 6, 7 characters plus my name, so that's 14 characters. In Japanese, you use pretty much the entire alphabet.
Time out. Call on the offense.
私はパトリックです。
All you need is just to close your eyes and have like pink cheeks and a peace sign. Then you're bing. Pikachu baka. Pikachu, you're an idiot. Pikachu baka. I knew from reading the word baka, I knew it probably means something shitty. It means you're an idiot. Pikachu baka. Pika Pika? Pika don't understand. Oh man. By the way, Wouter, I'm probably gonna be done with sports games at the end of February, if it's going to be like in this pace. It's crazy. It's going way faster than I thought. It's just a hell to go through. I dreaded the hockey games, but eventually the hockey games were like super easy. I just really took the most nastiest apples of them all as first, so I really thought like, oh shit, this is gonna be a hell. But it's only gonna be super easy from now on. So I still need a couple of games to do co-op. You feel up for it to drop by a Saturday or Sunday and dig down in some games. This also counts for Maurice, by the way. If you feel like just dropping by sometimes, you want to play some co-op game, and feel welcome to drop by, man.
Time out. Call by
There are not that many co-op games left, but there's like Monopoly. Wow, we can just do it and have some fun with all of us. There is Jeopardy. There is, I think, Wheel of Fortune I did. But if not, there's Wheel of Fortune, which is also fun. We can just do all sort of co-op games or games that has like sort of like a multiplayer. And just, you know, have some fun in the weekend. After week off, last week of February. Okay, sure. We can have some days there. Thank you. Domo. No. No.
Arigato, is toch dankjewel?
What means domo? I know domo is also like hello or thank you or something. Maybe another language, maybe I just... Ja, zoiets. Alright. That's the first, and who won actually? Oh, I can't even see the end score anymore. Anyway, I'm Bears with Broncos, and this is Jaguars and Packers. So I'm just gonna have the AI team play again, you know. So after this I no longer have to just sit here. Oh, domo is thanks. Arigato mean thank you very much.
Hey.
So we're both correct.
Ik ben gewoon heel beleefd hier.
I just being efficient here. Thanks. Ah.
Fantastisch.
Tails it is.
So we're gonna mark a few days in end of February, Wouter. Let's see. Arigato gozaimatsu. Most polite thank you. Probably means something. Thank you so much that I will lick your boots. That much. Yeah, well. Arigato gozaimasu. Most polite way to say thank you. Yeah. You know what? Domo. With the most sincere way of saying domo.
With a very deep bow.
Yeah. So deep that I will tumble over. That's what you say to your boss at work.
Oh ja.
No.
En dan loop je zo terug.
Ja, zo terug. Close the door. And even doing that while he's not watching. Because he knows you still have to do that. Alright, let's see. End of February. Oké, eens even kijken. We zitten nu op 11 februari. Oké, jij zegt laatste week van februari, hè? Laatste week van februari, dat is dus maandag de 26e. En dan de 27e, 28e en dan is het eigenlijk maart. Is dat die week of die week ervoor? Ontini, truly, really. Pikachu Ontini ni Baka is truly an idiot. Honto, okay, Honto. Pikachu Honto ni Baka. Pikachu is truly an idiot. Baka. Pikachu Honto ni Baka. And then I get banned from Twitch from cursing. Because I say idiot in Japanese. I do know. He's telling me.
Time out. Offense.
Baka. Oké, we hebben ook het hondje, die bekend. Welke datum heb je, Wouter? Is dat even kijken, maandag, laten we zo zeggen, zaterdag de 24e tot en met zondag de 4e van maart, wat je vrij bent? Of die week ervoor? Vanaf 24, oké. Aan het halverwege die week hebben we een oppashondje. Dan komt het misschien niet helemaal handig uit. Zullen we gewoon dat weekend doen? Laat 23. Ja, maar misschien een beetje druk. Ik weet, Wouter is niet allergisch voor hondjes, maar... Ja. 24 en 25. Zullen we dat weekend doen? Dan knallen we gewoon alle games uit die we nog moeten doen. Dus co-op. Hopelijk dat ik tegen die tijd klaar ben met mijn sportspellen. Maurice, kom je dan ook? Gezellig? Kijken we welke spellen we nog kunnen doen met z'n drieën. Met z'n vieren als Karel en of Yvonne ook zin hebben. Okay, let's see. How far are they now? Third quarter. Oh, almost halfway. You can imagine. You can put the quarter length up to 15 minutes. So that's 15 times longer than what it is now. How? Kutabara. Drop dead.
Timeout. Offense.
Kutabara drop dead. That's probably what I will use during GoldenEye matches. Kutabara! Kutabara. Kutabara-san.
Timeout. Call by the offense.
Alright, no problem. Kuso curry. Eat shit. Dinner's about ready. Oh, too bad that after this match I have to play manually again. That's okay, I have everything configured to push just one button. Oh, kiss grass. Kuso kure.
Timeout.
Ah, mag overal overheen. Hey Koki. Hey Koki Village. Pikachu in Japanese is gonna be fun. Oh, that's gonna be quite the day, I bet. Because I have no idea what they're saying, so I'm probably making like the weirdest choices. Not even sure if you can make a bad choice. I think it's just either prolonging the game or I don't know. He will just let you do it again. Like, are you sure? Or I don't understand what you're saying. You just have to select the right option. Or maybe there's like two different storylines, and in one way Pikachu likes you, and another way he actually does not like you. Well, in both cases the game is done.
Yes.
Chicken broccoli. And, oh. Om nom nom. Alright. I'm gonna turn off the microphone for a bit. It's kinda gross to on the mic. Oh.
Heads it is. Timeout. Offense. Timeout. Offense. Timeout. Timeout. Offense.
Alright, and I'm back. Yeah, I completely agree with you, Wouter. This is even worse than playing Superman 64 because this is pure boredom. The computer can't even score and they are like in overtime or... Well, I thought it was done like after the 45-50 minute mark and they're still busy for... Oh no, wait, this is a game. This is another game. Holy cow, they take their sweet time. Well, please score. Please score. Men in white, please score. Good job. We're done with this game. Yeah. Now. It was perfect timing. There's extra overtimes. Alright, now we have to play against the Bears. Here we can see the Jaguars won. So they're going to the finals. Now I can finally get to play. Oh, and it's rain. Bears versus Broncos. I've put the control style to one button, which means everything is configured under one button. Passing, jumping, tackling, running. All I need to do is point in a direction and press A. We can do that. I think they're like, okay, this game is so bizarre and so complex. Let's give the player an option to actually have a one button option. There we go. I have no idea what to pick. That's just a little kid drawing some lines for me. Oh, and apparently my team didn't really block the left flank. Okay. Come on, we can do this, Bears. Right, I've made 3 yards. Yeah, 3 yards. Cool. Awesome progression. Cool, that was a good one. 26 yards. End of the first quarter. Okay, so everybody just runs to the other side. I gained 4 yards. Awesome. Ooh, even closer. Come on. We're almost there. Make the touchdown. Oh, come on. Team, block this. I only have to run 5 meters. Touchdown! Yee-haw! Rah! 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 Let's go for the extra point, guys. Come on, let's do this. Let's do this one more time. Here, yeah. Yeah! Touchdown! Yeah. 2 points conversion. So I got 8 points now. So now everybody is running back to the beginning. Oh yeah, and now I have to kick for the good luck. Schmack. And halftime. Resume game. Oh, now I can get the kick again. Okay. Whee! Run, motherfuckers, run! Smack him down. Make him kiss China.
Encroachment. Defense.
Smack him! Smack him! Smack him down, people! You know how bizarre this is? This is player 2, not controlling, and he made a touchdown. Yeah, look. Player 2 made a touchdown and didn't even touch the controller, and I try with all my might stop him by mashing A. This is how poorly designed this game is. A player that's actually not playing has a higher chance of scoring, but he did it faster than I did. And schmack. Oh, I'm with my face down somebody's crotch. That's lovely. Nice grass stain. It's raining. Wow. End of the quarter. Why is the timer of the quarter still ticking if everybody's on the floor? I was literally almost there to score again. And then the timer is up. Then we're gonna go for overtime. It's bizarre. We're going in overtime while playing against player 2, which is not actually playing.
It's tails.
Oh, it is fun. How is he jumping over literally everything? There's like 10 people on top of each other and he jumps over the tile. Measuring. Yeah, that's what she said. Really, you need guys to measure. You're a freaking software. You know how far the ball went. Of course, if you can call it a ball, sure. They're still on. When is my turn to? It's still their turn. What the hell? Is it literally going indefinitely? You can stop him, maybe? Stop jumping?
First down. They got it. First down.
Wow, he made a touchdown. Player 2 made a touchdown. I didn't even press one single button. The computer was unable to stop him. A person that actually did not play. Look at this. None of the computers actually stopped him. I was actually one of them. But my other teammates did nothing. So just because they won the toss, they could actually keep trying, like another quarter, another quarter, another quarter, another quarter, another quarter, until they actually made it. They did like 4 quarters in a row. Okay, so this means this is player 2. It's standing on my desk. pressing A is just so that the character actually performs a move. Like if you have the ball, you press A to kick it, you press A to toss it, you press A to run, but you don't have to press anything for the character to just dribble or just move forward. So if I would run towards player 2, player 2 actually has to press A, and the computer will decide that if I jump at him and he presses A, that I should jump over him or make a small move that I dodge him. But player 2 is actually not moving at all. All he does is walk towards the end. No special moves. And A is literally tossing, running, actually running, like sprinting, passing, and do like special moves, like a complete flip over, like a hurdle. If you can no longer escape, you can jump over a wall. But apparently none of my computer teams, like every player is controlled by the computer, except the one with the star underneath it. And player 2 was constantly the one with the ball and the star underneath the player. All he did was just an automated run. None of my team could stop him. So now, okay, the Bears lost, so player 1 lost. But now I'm gonna play with Broncos versus the Jaguars. I'm just gonna do this. I'm a different team now. I don't have to win as one team. But apparently I was like so close in the fourth quarter. Like literally just a few more yards and I made a goal and that's it. But I missed, and in the overtime player 2 got the ball, and it was like overtime, like 4 quarters in a row. He no longer needed to pass the ball or kick the ball. He just kept going until I actually overtake it. But since the computer never really threw the ball, or as player 2 never really threw the ball, just run, I can no longer overtake the ball. So in that sense, the computer actually always will win. There is always one time where the computer will pierce through your defenses. And that's exactly what happened. What I can do is right now actively run backwards. See? Actually, we saw him jumping and I'm not pressing anything. So even jumping is done automated. The whole AI will take over the player's input. This is the final one. Well, the final of this game. And I have to play 13. Is it 13? Well, let's say about 10 American football games. Where 4 of them is made by the same company. So in worst case scenario, this is done 4 times in a row. And then we could somehow see differences in the game. But you know, the timer is running. Actually, as player 2, if I don't press A, the timer will run out. I can do that. I can just wait until the timer runs out. Yeah, I know, Wouter. Oh, timer runs out.
Delay of game. Offense.
Oh, 3 more seconds. 1, 2, 3. We're done. Time's up. Yeah, I understand. Well, on the NES it's less tedious than on the N64. N64 literally blew everybody's mind with their sports games. Literally was unrivaled. Super Nintendo has really good sport game. Like, not too many of them, and even if they do, they're not this tedious. But oh man, this is absolutely unbearable. Unbearable. I'm Team Bears. See, not even my humor can make you laugh. Not even a pun's work, man. Well, I guess that's my advantage. I literally pierce through boredom. It's not that I'm gonna like it, but I'm somewhat... Oh. Are they dancing? Ooh, let's dance. Dun, dun, oh. Dun, dun. I'm somewhat used to grinding games, or grinding things in games. Here, player 2 is kicking. I'm not doing anything. Everybody is missing the ball. And I'm actively pressing A to jump, and I'm being intercepted. Oh, you should see me playing basketball. It's boring. I know, right? This is... Screw you guys, no way, no way. Oh yeah. Touchdown. Woohoo. Alright. Yeah, I don't have to see the replay.
Call on the offense.
Alright guys, let's do this. Literally, there was one person in front of me, and he did not stop that guy. Oh, no bonus points, I guess. Yeah, this is... I don't really mind playing the sport, but being unable to simulate games and literally watch the grass grow. I didn't even touch anything, not even my own controller. So even in a player versus player match, the AI takes over. And that's when I say it's badly designed game. And that's where the N64 has tons of. So I think if you are going to do a challenge like this, just say like older racing games, like pick the genre that you like to play. Or say like every game that has a higher rating than, let's say, 7.5. So you're only playing the actual good games. Oh my god, is no one actually tackling him? You actually rather want to play Aiden than this game? You know, in this game you don't have to do anything. It's not fun, but you don't have to do anything for it. Imagine this game with the VR set. You actually have to throw it with your arms. Simulate the ball throw. That would blow my mind. Alright, the end of the fourth quarter. Player 1 has 6 points. Fuck you out. True in that sense. I actually had fun seeing you guys have fun watching me suffer. So it's like a feedback fun loop. I suffer, you guys laugh about it, and I laugh because you have fun. Alright, so in this case the Broncos won. What are you gonna do? See... Okay, we can see the tree. Okay, they win. I can't press A. Even though start or A says place selected. And start doesn't work. Yeah, it's just boring. The thing is, there's no real goal in this game. It's just endure the tournament. Like, I was Bears, and the Bears didn't even win, while player number 2 didn't even do any inputs. Like, literally no inputs, and you win. That's... How can a player that doesn't do literally anything... Like, literally, I can give this to my... to anyone, like an unborn child, and he can win. Because he doesn't need to do anything. And right now I can't press start or A. This is just literally the summary. The Broncos won. The only thing I can do is press B. Team stats. I can look at stats. That's it. There's no credit, there's nothing, there's not even a trophy. Well, this entire tournament took me 1 hour 40 minutes, so technically I can just, you know, go to YouTube and watch something. I mean, YouTube isn't linked to the stream anyway, so I can just watch and you guys won't even know about it. Okay, well, I can't progress in this menu system. See, I literally cannot progress. I can't do anything but watch the help menu. I can't steer a direction, I can't press A. So the only thing I can do is literally press B. Here press B. And we're back at the main menu. We don't even get to see credits, so here are the credits. Select credits to... Really? Alright. Development. These guys made the game. Oh dear lord. What the fuck? These guys made the game. Why on earth would you ever post your picture in the credits of this kind of product? I mean, for real. I mean, I know these guys can probably program better than I do, but programming or the choices you make what to program or how to program are two complete different aspects of skill sets. I mean, knowing the syntaxes is like knowing language, and if you learn all the bad words, then you can't communicate, but you can speak the language. But knowing what to speak, that's an entirely different skill set. And the same goes with programming. Putting some codes or hello world message box in a certain sequence doesn't make it good. Oh, wow. And even though in my daily life I may struggle making a good product or finding the right code or whatever, interface artist, I think she did the best job in this game. Because the interface was spot on. stadium artist. The stadium actually looked nice. Play a modeling and animation artist. Sorry to say, but that guy looked like a kid. And he did texture, so what I said earlier about the hockey game was actually true. They just go to a kindergarten, ask the children to make a drawing or just color in a certain pattern, and they use that textures as a team layout. Oh, alright, let's stop the timer. I don't want to have any more time involved with this game. Oh, man. Yeah, I don't want to badmouth anything, but I think there's a healthy line when you can clearly say it's bad. Okay, well, I don't want to burn your eyes, Wouter, but we're going to play the sequel of this game. Yeah, I know. You probably think like, oh my god, how can I do this? I might as well do it right now. Sitting here in my chair anyway. Might as well activate the second game. If it's exactly the same layout and exactly the same mechanism, I might as well go through it right now. Oh my god, even the credits are so strongly boring. Actually, they're looping. So if you don't even know the credits is already done, you just keep watching the same thing. Here, these guys probably did more work. John Madden. Oh, it's just the manager. It's called Madden. Okay. Well, the manager actually allowed these guys to program 4 of his 4 games in the name of American football. Shit. Hey, what's up, Modal? The final boss of the challenge. Oh man, I know. Well, I think that's part of the challenge that I just had to accept to do it. I mean, TMR had to do it as well, and he had 700 games to do. Probably less tedious games than these ones, but still. His graphics was 8-bit. I have 16-bit graphics, 3D graphics. His gameplay and tunes must be like horrendously bad. Some gameplay can even be excruciatingly difficult. So he endured his fair share of suffering. Okay, Madden NFL 2000. Alright, I think these credits are well deserved. Okay, I'm gonna take a little break and I'm gonna activate Madden NFL 2000 in a moment. Right, Router. Good night. I won't expect you to be here at the next game. No offense taken. So, I'm gonna wish you good night and see you next time. Be back in, let's say 15 minutes. Take a little break.